Okay, so we're having a look at the assets overview, and an asset in Work Guru is a thing that you do work on regularly. So whether it's a truck, a building, a crane, a hoist, a conveyor belt, or a bridge, it really doesn't matter. An asset's just where we keep all the details about related jobs to that asset, even if it changes hands. So you can see here I've got an asset called Big Ted's Truck. It's got a serial number, a client, and a billing client. We've done a bunch of work on it. It's got some custom fields here, which we'll go into later, how you can go and create some custom fields. But the purpose of this asset is so you can track the history of everything that you did on it in a single place. So along each of these tabs, you can see the projects that you've done on that asset and each time and date and drill into those projects. You can see all the timesheets that anyone's ever done on it, who did them and when, the materials that you've used. So if you've used a whole bunch of different materials on this, you've got an audit log of who used it, including what part. And you can even do things like if you're adding a part to a project or on a that it's got an asset attached to it, you can scan a serial number onto that usage description, and that will stay with that asset for forever. Any notes that you've attached to the asset will appear under the Notes tab, and also you can forward, projects. So this might be a photo. Sorry, you can forward files. So this could be whether it's a photo of your asset in place or, copies of certificates or warranty details if it's something you're building, if it's a crane or a hoist, or if it's a conveyor, you might be taking photos of it in situ so the team that goes out to service it knows what's there. The outstanding work tab is quotes that we've written for this piece of infrastructure or the asset that we haven't won yet. So you can see here I've got 3 quotes where we recommended doing some work on those, and we've got some recommended dates that have passed. The last one doesn't have a recommended date, so it's not in red yet. And then the last tab that we've got is our invoices. So for each project, what are the invoices that we've raised on this asset and whether they've been approved or draft or they've been paid. So you can see then from here how much money we're making on each asset, what the quoted work value is, and what it's cost us to do, all in a single place. So the asset history is fantastic for so many different things. So if you're looking for a service history, if you've got compliance requirements and you want to track everything in one spot, this is a perfect place to find it. Or if you're going out to work on a piece of equipment and you want to double check exactly what kind of everything that they've got on that before it goes out, this is the other place that you'd have a look. So this is a quick overview of how you use the asset details inside Work Guru to keep track of what's going on for your clients.